Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Thumma Alhamdulillah. We praise and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who knows what the hearts conceal and what the tongues shall not reveal, the one to whom all shall appeal and the one to whom believers kneel. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send his salat and salam on Prophet Muhammad, the one who was sent as Rahmatul lil Alameen. Inshallah, we will now study ayah number 6 of Surah Ar-Rahman. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Wan najmu wash shajaru yasjudan. And the star and the tree both prostrate. Najm, meaning the star. When you see a shooting star, it is like it's making sajda. Shajr, when the tree is heavy bearing fruit, it goes down like it is making a sajda. The decorated stars were the only thing visible to the Arabs at night. The beauty in the day when they wake up in the desert, when they find the tree. The two things that they look up to are going to fall. The star will fall on Judgment Day, and so will the tree, and they both will fall into sajda. Shajr here is a tree that has stalk, trunk with branches and leaves. The stars and the trees, the highest of the high and the lowest of the low, are all prostrating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Najm has also another meaning in the Arabic language. The plantations and vegetations that do not have a stalk, for example, the lettuce, spinach, etc., they are actually lying on the ground. Whichever interpretation we take, the point this ayah stresses is the same, identifying the bond between the universe and its creator. The stars of the heavens and the trees of the earth all are subject to Allah's command and obedient to His law. They cannot exceed the rule that has been set for them. Two other ayahs in the Quran express the same idea. Surah Al-Isra, Surah number 17, ayah number 44. The seven heavens and the earth and all that is therein glorify Him, and there is not a thing but glorifies His praise. But you understand not their glorification. Truly, He is ever forbearing, oft forgiving. In Surah An-Nur, Surah number 24, ayah number 41, see you not, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Allah, He it is whom glorifies whosoever is in the heavens and the earth, and the birds with wings outspread. Of each one He knows indeed his salat, that's the prayer, and his glorification. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all aware of what they do. After mentioning how the sun and the moon abide by the limits ordained for them in the previous ayah, and which in religious parlance is called taqwa, and then in this ayah, wan najmu wa shajaru yasjudan, is the prostration of the stars of the heavens and the earth and the trees of the earth. They bow down to their Creator. Through this practice of theirs, they call upon mankind that he too must not be rebellious to his Creator and should worship and bow down to Him before Him in full obedience. This brief statement contains a highly inspiring reference to an enlightening and fundamental truth. There is a bond of worship and submission between this universe and its creator and originator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty. All these prostrate to Him. In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions multiple things that praise Allah. Surah Ar-Ra'd, Surah number 13, ayah number 13, and Ar-Ra'd, that's the thunder, glorifies and praises Him, and so do the angels because of His awe. He sends the thunderbolts, and therewith He strikes whom He wills, yet they, the disbelievers dispute about Allah, and He is mighty in strength and severe in punishment. To contemplate this truth and observe the universe as it worships and glorifies its Rabb gives our hearts a special type of comfort and pleasure. We feel mutual sympathy with everything around us as all look up to the Rabb. We feel that we are in a friendly universe where everything and all creatures have the same aim. This is a feeling with far-reaching and profound effects. The entire universe has been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and is functioning in His obedience and subservience. Nothing from the earth to the heavens is independent. All are slaves. The Master is one Almighty Rabb alone. Hence, Tawheed alone is the truth. Anyone who is involved in polytheism and denial of Allah is in fact at war with the whole system of the universe. The humblest act of submission in the prayer is the sajda. There is no honor or pride in front of Allah, and you are putting your head on the ground. In many civilizations and cultures, the head is considered a place of pride and crowns are put on it. The act of sajda takes your pride and puts it on the ground. In psychology, when you are embarrassed and humiliated, your head goes down. When a person is full of pride, his head goes up. The question now arises, do we, the most honored of the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who we are mentioned in this surah before mentioning any of His other creation, do we have mutual sympathy and friendliness with each other? While we have been given the freedom of choice, do we have the same aim as all other creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is to worship Him only? This is a profound lesson of Tawheed and Taqwa that we learn from this ayah. May Allah guide each and every one of us to live in harmony with each other and with the creations around us. Ameen. May Allah guide each and every one of us to kill our ego and pride by humbly and unconditionally submitting and prostrating to Him and Him alone. Ameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.